Imagine if you could pause, rewind, and play back life at will. Like imagine you're having a bad day, so you just press pause, skip forward a few hours or days even, then resume life wherever you left off. It sounds crazy, but for some insects, this is reality. They can freeze themselves and then thaw out later as if nothing happened, and all without an ounce of regret. When fall arrives, this fuzzy little worm begins producing a type of sugar alcohol known as trehalose. Trehalose is one of those things that sounds like it should be banned by the FDA because it has the word alcohol in it. But don't worry, it's not the kind that makes your uncle break into dance parties. Instead, it's a simple sugar used by lots of living things, including us humans, to store energy. But unlike us humans, Arctic woolly bear caterpillars can also use trehalose to help them survive freezing temperatures. As they build up trehalose stores, they start slowing down their movement. They become sluggish and sleepy, basically a living creature on pause. Their body functions start shutting down one by one until there's no sign of movement, no response to touch or light, and their breathing stops altogether. At this point, they look and feel like any other dead insect, but they're actually alive. They've entered a state called cryptobiosis, where their bodies are completely frozen, but their metabolism is extremely slow. Their body processes are still running, just incredibly slowly. It's like hitting pause on a video, but for an insect. When the temperature rises above freezing, their bodies move through 3 stages of thawing, each lasting about 2 days. During the first stage, the ice around their body thaws, but their insides remain frozen. In the second stage, the ice within their cells starts to melt, and in the third stage, all the ice is gone. The caterpillar seems lifeless throughout this entire process, but once thawed out, they get right back to being little worm, doing caterpillar stuff, like eating and growing before they freeze again for the next round of playing dead. Some insects, like the Arctic woolly bear caterpillar, have built-in cryoprotectants. Other insects, like the pine beauty moth, swallow liquids with the right chemical composition to act as antifreeze. Some insects even produce proteins that bind to water molecules in their cells, preventing them from freezing in the first place. There's also the case of the greater wax moth. This little guy produces something called glycerol, a type of alcohol that you might find in your favorite alcoholic beverage. But don't worry, it's not going to make these moths drunk. Instead, the glycerol acts as an antifreeze, lowering the temperature at which water freezes in their bodies. And water makes up 96% of their bodies. These adaptations allow them to survive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. For example, the pine beauty moth lives in northern Canada, where it can get as cold as -40 degrees Celsius. That's -40 degrees Fahrenheit. The greater wax moth can survive temperatures down to -80 degrees Celsius. That's -112 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that in perspective, that's colder than a polar bear's nose. But how do we know that these insects are actually alive while they're frozen? How do scientists study things that are essentially dead and alive at the same time? Well, in 2013, researchers found a way to see inside these frozen creatures using an MRI machine. Normally, an MRI machine is used to take pictures of people's brains, but in this case, it was used to scan the brain of a frozen beetle. The results showed that the beetle had some blood flow, but very little. This meant that the beetle wasn't dead, but it also wasn't exactly alive. It was somewhere in between. To date, there are more than 150 species of insects known to be able to freeze themselves, including beetles, true bugs, butterflies, sawfly larvae, springtails, earwigs, stick insects, cockroaches, crickets, and flies. It's unclear why some insects can freeze themselves, but others can't. But it's thought to be related to the environment they live in. Insects that live in cold environments, where temperatures regularly dip below freezing, are more likely to be able to freeze themselves than insects that live in warmer environments. So if you ever see a frozen insect, don't be fooled by its seemingly lifeless form. It may be playing possum, but it's definitely alive. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about some truly bizarre beasts, check out this video on what would happen if humans were reincarnated as animals. Until next time, stay curious.